I'm happy to announce that President John Mahama.
It's not true. Obiaka si enwe bibi wo sawia ho aye ntro.
Iti abayo fa enwe mu nyina no ye yiu se be ye adwuma ma oman Ghana ntimi nkonkan.
Emfa we nkoshe president. Nso na ye fra Mahama to nsu. Ma bola na ego Mahama gu bola. Hwe Ghana dani kurasefo mpa ne gu oman.
The base Ghana first. Ye need work bia ye ba be ye ewo Kumase.
Yensama ifo nyina kwaba ebiem emra dwumade so His Excellency John Mahama mampani asa kan ho biem sesi ameno kasei mampani John Mahama afọ Philip promise bi eno achi no enkomo bebre ene frache eba Ghana fo din komo Ghana fo ebo mampani abaso eno nanam so ama opposition party NPP amariko no ene minority wo mu edin komo bebre ba quick one yebe konsona fe ne edin komo na bibia ay kama the base Ghana sisi ameno kasei ensama efri the base for aso yeba namsua esawani esesemme ena me kacho onomo Kennedy akomprekon a Japan alan kodwo chematen ena afi cheda enkomo bebreso ena fri ho eba weni samfufo bi ni aboaboa no a yede ni nyina egufom ede ama ahefo eno achi no commander wa say abigi jesu so aye krado a omodi eba be huram na afi no yedi nkomo baransana no former Ashanti regional minister wadi nkomo bi na san komo no ana busua akofo nsem bebre ede aba the way Ghana for esi etwa to mara busua sawani ensem me ena me kacho wakyemsa project bia ni wa NPP ai womanwie ne nkanka Sawia hospital eno chi no abusua Ghana for buofu kwekwan na de ntesem de tuda
Obiaka si enwe bibi wo sawia ho aye ntro. I'm telling you today. And me tea me hwe me younger me wo faase a wa be regional minister ba menshi abeka say nsu. It's not true. Sawia obiaka si entimi amia mentiase. The challenge is from the contractor. If you 100%, you see people. Oh, I buy the man. You see, sometimes you have to avoid judgment debts. So you negotiate. The man, we are man 40 years. Which may use buga. But we are everyone over International Court of Justice or over Kobe or Hospital. Oh, we are every year. Never say back on the 36 million by yes, Yentia. No do ko 136 million nya kwaji bia 80 million amano bedron mo na yen ni asem dwe na mre no sanko eko ye negotiate ya nya 19.3 na nye eti du ba bi no ya mo negotiate nya da na man ha me ya si wi
okay commander
yeah right
when the asem penipa
okay
enipa ene pen ho asem
okay
when your former Ashanti regional minister
yeah
and say nana do don kwakufu at the time or serving me for say two times
of course
oko 8 years ni nyina
yeah.
and come out dinie also hospital His Excellency John Mahama esiye and was NPP for be we are come say NPP for nana do kwakufuado antimi anwie later akufuado ko gina say obia no regional minister say wo mu wi ade no
Director, Honorable Simon Semensa.
Go the Ghana for bofu.
No credit nyam papa wey you be a me pen nkomo.
Are
because oni nkomo a Ghana for abuba so da.
Yeah.
Director obekaya papa wey ya na kwotna Oyiripa TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah was say o ma ye adwuma aye bisa ne say omo monumental projects ya NPP in 80s when to me o say omumra ni office e kire ho.
Oh yeah.
No baba ama but this same person and na caterers omo no aduane in Ashanti region.
Yeah.
Call the office say omo di omo ka sika ni doso dodo yeah wo gina so say so omo ba wa be protest there we yi omo nyina di it is this minister.
Oh yeah.
Enei wanya kwan be ka kire ye say under NPP administration na oye regional minister no omo wie sawia 100%.
Opa
na me so be ka so at least 98 but papa na ye bold e ka kire say 100%.
Omo wie
right on him 100%. Me ni say honorable Simon Semensa otinkomo na wo gina say
Sawia hospital na nu ya na a regional minister twaba say e kwan a e kowura hospital no afa no omo ye na electricity suna ebi ho
ereta wonim say last month na aban ne twen light e de ko Sawia regional hospital ho
sir
erata adansidi e wo muni na nadu ko bia no omo di generator e na kosi ho esoye e na omo di Yusuf video e wo ho microphone ade e na omo de kasa light ho ka di generator na be kwa ko bia no me bisa say regional hospital ye wie na ye ko bia no a ye betam generator sika mu e na de kwa ko bia no erata enti se enei aban na afi na watwe electricity akọ na ensuo matunsuo all right but light ni ho ntinsuo no enya adwuma afi na oma connect nsuo ekwan ne so said wudi adanse no there are videos e twego internet ne so contract and so ho a oguso de abo egu kwan ne so enti u ka kire se wo wi hospital no mi ho kwan ye de ko hospital ho ye ntimi mfa so ensuo ni ho enkane ni ho erata ye dan ehwa yare fo yade
eni asem no
enti so mu wie idi a ade na o man fa nurse fo anko ho wo wi hospital no 100% complete ya wie erata ade na nurse fo ye demonstration say na nadrum fo o madwuma o fa nurse fo no nko
so e bia lete ya o mefra ban mu na o mu wie ye enti John Mahama bai na o so de hospital nurse ekom
erata so what's the hospital?
You try 1.5 years.
So what's the hospital? What we complete. There was a kind of what you call my free so post two nurses.
Oh yeah.
Said you're not pressure that NPP are so especially in a central region.
Yeah.
I am telling you, sir, na MP before baby or my nurses never quack on the omobeko. Erata ye nyina ye hu bi enye obi na ka kire ye contract ane da so kwan ne so a o gu kwan ne so enti die bi no abeka convince me say na eho no e complete erata emfidie no untimi nyusu with electricity and the same minister betra ha na odi nkomo ya erata me hu ne sem komo a odi onim se onye relevant enti o kam ya tene nka say Simon Semen Sandaso tiese the biggest regret yeah, NPP Bawumia in a central region. And he said, "Another man, Quine, Emma Simon Semensa, echo 8 years as regional minister. He's the only person. Yeah, when you're the regional minister, 8 years our central region, and he's the worst regional minister ever in the history of Ghana. Me, who regional minister? What bought is Simon Semensa? This is minister of free abaimu. Baby, ana ote. Then you know videos. I am walking videos are popping up. Ehon nyama nyina sei ehon nyina fuada ni mura enei this minister aso wa no ya odi nkomo oko station to station na all canism the right Simon Semensa assistance yenim say o ma anya adwuma enti ne nkoma wodi it will not change anything.
Okay, quick one commander yemfi ho na afi no yenwura nsem nim na yemon komo wey eye good news. Harna Idrusu education minister about the dinkomi. Now the uncommon yen chimra near Koba, ebe chim na a dinkomo.
Mr. Speaker, the Ministry of Education, in collaboration with the Ghana Education Service, is implementing a number of targeted strategies to improve the welfare, motivation, and retention of teachers across the country, particularly those posted to rural and underserved areas. Teacher welfare is positioned as a national priority to strengthen their motivation, dignity and retention, and for long-term education outcome gains. As part of government efforts to attract, motivate, and retain teachers in deprived and underserved communities, special incentives have been put in place for teachers who accept posting to such areas. Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to note that one of these incentives is a reduction in the number of years required to qualify for study leave. Originally, it was 3 years if you are in a deprived area. We have reduced it now to 2 years. So any person who accepts posting to a rural deprived area after 2 years of service can apply for study leave with pay. We also are engaged in continuous education and capacity building of teachers across the country. In addition, Mr. Speaker, government is committed to roll out a 20% salary we assured for rural posting allowance for teachers serving in rural and deprived areas, and the Ministry of Finance, GS, and the Ministry of Education is working as implementing that. Mr. Speaker, a significant thing that affects the welfare of teachers is their shelter, housing. We are currently engaged in some discussion to deploy the Teacher Dabre initiative of President Mahama, which was in the NDC manifesto, which will provide accommodation for teachers in rural areas to address the housing challenges that often affect teacher deployment and retention in those areas. Under this initiative, deliberate measures are being taken to ensure that the construction of new school facilities is accompanied by teacher accommodation. So this time we've directed that if contracts are awarded for school blocks, it necessarily must include an accommodation facility for the teacher. Today is historic for us in Ghana at the Ministry of Education in our journey towards the provision of inclusive, quality, and equitable education. I'm happy to announce that subsequent to the amendment of the Get Fund Act by Parliament, one of the enduring legacy of President John Mahama and a social intervention initiative targeted towards the vulnerable will be making special education free in Ghana and funded adequately by the Get Fund. In the 2026 budget of the Get Fund formula, an amount of 100 million was allocated for the implementation of free special needs education and persons with disability. The Act 581 does give me the power and mandate as minister to issue policy directives. I have accordingly and will further direct Get Fund to make sure that for 2027 into 2028 and for the tenure of President Mahama, every other year, this 100 million is allocated to support special needs education, to allow for the effective implementation and to reach out to persons with special needs. For a special needs and disability never mean limited opportunity, and that the promise of education must reach every child in every community, regardless of ability, background, gender, and circumstance. It is therefore my honor to line the government flagship of the Ghana's Free Education Initiative for learners with special needs and disabilities.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, Director.
Education Minister.
Okay.
And Commono Ayabienu.
Okay.
And one of the promise of His Excellency John Mahama and an abine and Maya Brana Womu Babaimu.
Of course.
And 2024.
Yeah.
Sir, Wambama disabled for no.
Yeah.
Wambama Niama, Wamba Gunyama Omo.
Of course.
Pasasana campaign, so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Yebio.
Bawumia Yebio.
Where's the NDC by Wama Yano?
Of course.
I'm for say a Bawumia policy.
Dabi.
And a John Mahama and Abaya Kokope.
Dabi, Director,
Bawumia Kasa disabled for no. Obama ko school free.
And a president so can be said, Obama ko school free. So what Pelba, means me Pelba. Now we see Unyana Wareno. Means my shadow was a Miana no me Wareno. Now Banity Semana or Warena. And not Tresse, dear Mimi Kayano, and a Woyana. A Yawa Sama Okaye, and a this way. Director, you said disabled for no. Only more beer, Mubena, baby. A toddler was your Mufrimukrano. Now we swan a poor. And this a man penimpo, saying any policy, saying no, not Jimpo, now but now Konyasu, now on Namana Okohuna was to say, only Yamwa, now was also Mukos Kufra. You cannot sit in your room. Now what claim is say, a Yawa, oh yeah, a Denver credit, credit bank. They had the opportunity. A yam and best make all be brilliant, but Dr. Mahmoud made no opportunity. The regional minister Komui. Say you see a kind of cry. All more disabled. Any special needs for no bit my yeduma. Oh yeah. You won't you be browa. Say you do almost kuna ye more winning dear. Bit my say you manage your maye. Yeah. Obi or why. Say be and yes and I dream yeduma. Or more sound mind. Bit my yeduma. And just say you more better platform and educational. Rather Ukraine or may burden to the society. Oh yeah. Omo mesresre. Omo meye mobo. E basa. The right pressure a month for so that is our pressure so. And a year can you will still a lot of money. You bet we just 100 million Ghana cedis and that's $100 million every year. Now you are save woman. Now when your baby jina wa brabom. Tell me the same minister and say Get Fund for Sika. I feel you omo jeje. Man penina yen she say automatic say was a minister of finance afibia no oyi 100 million edema education ministry no na omode hwesa nkrofo no rata ye ka ye kan adwuma bebre wo krom ha ye gidi se otefa ako na bia wo type ana wo ye niema ba ko mienu bi se omo wo sa nimde na isilo mo betima aye but say anya ne sa rata ade be cha ade be sa rata omo te ho na aduane omo bedi na aye den na omo akotna street so na omo sresre
na say policy we no a very good policy,
of course,
because disabled here ukopiemu abroche womo America ni Europe afe here for Canada money yimu no ombedi one dance here,
of course,
masa disabled here nkophobia womani ku mo pa o
omani ku mo because
balasa Ghana ya ni ato ma jeje mu
dia ya no because obi e disable din say obeka kire ne say onkosua carpentry ontimi enye likely say obetima kosua driving ontimi nkosua nsanu dwuma sua na ya na difficult for them just say e bi ampabo atwa bi niema one bi but say omuko school there are a lot of enwuma ombetumi aye enti aban ne bo mo say de abrofo no bo disable ne special needs for na rata omu meye burden to the society
that be
but here they are funny say uye busuefo say wo wo yarefo a wo busuefo kura hu ni say oba ne ye busuefo bi obi kura hu ni say oboni bi a waye enti ne wakwo wo yarefo ni wa enye sa rata ebetima si ebeto obi a a very good policy ya mama mpani minister abaso they should be strict on this rata now to teach afo na sem no enkoma we eyenkoma da bia medi and one say you say ya post to akoto akurase fanchene bra fa bode beto me chop e wata nipa ni koduru ho a dan ni krom ho de ma hai he fan wo koda and this say aban ye policy say ba bia e basic school dan bia no yensi teachers bungalow ho wata one of the best policies education sorry ana ye ka so kwan be ne fo so kroni be ye enso yiri we are talking about engineers wata why na e engineer na de amana nya nimde aba be kire say ye gata ni say wata we need teachers ya omo no mo be de sa adwene ne be to obi tirim and say teacher ni dabre mu nye teacher ni kotena kurase na gigye mu nye ni nso no mu nye na o sacrifice ya wata they need something e be motivate wo and me de say minister na jetum say teacher ni bi a obekwa akurase akokyera de no wakatwa ne 20% beka ho e ba sa aseme
na se ya tega na nyina ne nim se obi ebe postuna kwa akurase bi ompeso obekọ
of course
the doctor ni ebe postuna kwa akurase a ompeso obekọ eno na education minister ne John Mahama atrase a wo ma hwe ne yemam na wo ma chemu se ai oti ase se akurase no de mekọ akokyera de a ye diskane bi kan ho
aside that so okodi 2 years ya wo ho kwan se ukọ aban ko ka kire ni se opese wo to school so enti aban ma study leave na ontua woka na to school so but obi ono okọ okrom no after 2 years only opportunity say in just 2 years oba be study leave am yetua ne ka but wo na wo crossing there we are giving you that opportunity the better idea we mfaso e wo so ne say enkwada na omote kurase ya ye ko twa timber wo mo ho ye ko tu gold no wo mo ho ye tu diamond bauxite e wo mo ho na ya ti koko na fro ho de aduane fro wo mo ho na ye di ahwe oman na ba oman no ho bra no sa enkwada no so deserve equal opportunity na nkran ni kumasefo ni nya no enti se teacher for ne say omo nkwa say ye de sa benefit we eka ho a teacher for no beko ama nkwada na omu areas omu tina ye for resources na fro de ayekuru no enkwala ni kromfo no omanya the same opportunity right ebasaya no kura ni nyame anim ni ye benya the best out of nkwada omu rural areas eni nkurase no said de ebeya omu so daache no ebeye papa ye mo minister abaso
quick one ye mo minister ene John Mahama abaso no ye mfi ho na ansa na ye be ko the base for nsem no so no ye ntiwe mra omanhene eye journalist kese omanganam eduba bi anensem kan no na Ghana fo di na tem eduba bi na Ghana fo e bona baso wadi nkomo bi ensuo tutu ye koso akofa chese oye na ba man kan pumpuni man tem ba bi ayiri ye no ose John Mahama anya de na de entie mra ne yekoba busuansem bi ho quick one ye nkomra
nipa eni omadi nkomo enukra no ye the number to dwa wa wo wako how bim no let us just put it out there ebia no obi wo mwa bia because that 3 million government even talks about in there chicken change for challenges amount for good obi 18 shops ashe ye nipa ya hwere flo ye mfa ma because nukra de ye hu hwea enye yi sika bia odi mama bia no enye yi obi 15 shops ashe Obi whole poultry farm in Kokobe 5,000 beds. Because you have 300 crates or so. The sick cow, they got to feed a good baby. Obi in a fashion shop, or be completely gone. Young guy, I offer fearful for them on any yere. BBR gone down. Opening in my four. And now you can say, Doctor Nia, or no should die in short for baby or damn, you'll be shocked. You can say people still don't have a place to live.
Yeah.
You know direction be from Nadbuana, by agency be a country. Say, more Sabia we know. Monko this particular area. Monko this particular area. Abaya bossy, Nadma bossy Biwa. It is for the time being no. More answer because how they can guarantee. Say, Jano Musa Kai Yan say, in Sune Muna. Enti munko pe munhye dem mamumpie munhye dem mamumpie munhye dem enso dana munso yiri fam
yes
enti ankwan enti aban fa wiem nyina no wa ntimi identify certain places in Accra here ga west for betimi akọ ga east for betimi akọ abosese kakra for the time being because enya bibia sa how are we solving the problem
or the scare by 350 million
that is nothing to write home about nyoma nipa go through no e be irreplaceable enti mesre yenya manyo sema ahobaba mfa so dia bre o mani animunifo but ayamanyo sema ye no obi a president dia korom because ukowura manyo sema wi a engontabu onye wasem biem nipa ebre enye wasem biem nipa tete ne wonko danda enye wasem biem de onima se o yan se o ye hwehwe anim na de bia dane bloggers di wachi a utwitwa neoma o num kafia na watwa bre o se shu foforo na watwa bre o se fu lanku sema na approach it nim say now they are trying. This is exactly what is going on. There's too much fun in governance this time around. Too much fun. Too much fun. It's just to show off another day. Reality is that you said by year Juma mo my Ghana and Timin Konkai. Stop the comparison. Stop it. Stop now where Hono Ban and Koye say stop it. You are there. Check it. Because that is why Yebu Amano be break it down. Baby Maya. Which has missed you 20,000 Ghana cedi. Omaya bo OSP hooker for 7 years. 20,000 Ghana cedi bribery allegation. We've not come to a conclusion. Nesika kwa investing in the 20,000 up and down on the part of OSP. We're not bothered about Charles Bishop. But 20,000 bribery allegation are running for 7 years in this country. What are we doing? Why? How? Why? I don't know. I am very scanty. My Bobby said it to my forecast. Very scanty resources, but you wasted a lot of the money. We waste a lot of the money. Ubejina odona yanka saswa. Abai bai okacho bia anamu awatu in terms of sika or the across or the clear sa odona anymore. It's not different from what the NPP did. Asensu Boachi Breso. Over 400 and something million. Desilting and making sure say Odona no ebeyi Odona dey lie. So yesremo mo piapia ye kwa kakra in short tap on chani pe no koje wo. Mana montuo na mutu nyina no aban especially this government. If you have Ghanaians at heart, if you mean your reset, and then Papa Chomo go back to the drawing board. Because me mentia sense say when you raise criticisms, now they don't agree to. Now they want to fight you. Now they want to insult you. What is this? What is this?
Normal.
And yet, a dear way abnormal. We should not accept to say normal. And then when you raise important issues, it doesn't matter how it makes the government looks. Once that issue raised is in the interest of the country called Ghana and your governance, you have to support what we are doing. But in opposition, we raised all these manner of issues. You came to us. You joined hands.
Yes.
You promised us. Say mo nyesa nyoma we aban we eyenibi. Now the dear Nasisa. Dear Nasisa.
Said the position as
no.
At the time it was in opposition.
But that is where the challenge is.
Opposition.
That is where the challenge is. Because with him, the abey and say obedi nkugo no asa babeka che sansem na mo kan nyina no na enu krepa anke tie ya enya wo na wantie na party antos na me yawo ya daje ani bra wase na ma Ghana ye nyina ya boka enu ma bebre wo no na nke tu ho na mo a yamfa nya amanyo se yamfa nya agudie ya chi nipa so na e bokoko ana ma ehuto nipa so a eka sabre ye nura enu ma bebre demolition as abagana ha Edia emu dia when etimi sustained. Ramsar site. Next year. Obi abesiri dan.
Ye be sabe gina class.
Miamia ebuki osi nyina no. Next year. Onyame de chair. Obi abeto so in the kiosk. We raise your voice pay. Umpa ban ye.
Umpa ban ye.
Uye ni pa bone. Obi akose wachi.
Otan ban.
No.
To that extent.
No. And if indeed so office so do mampanyi pa dia. It is high time you tell mampanyi the realities of the situation.
No,
and that is what the president suffer for. There be sometimes you can do. The other bro crack in terms of briefing. Say na me anya wadum amu anya odofo bi ni obi anani da form. Odwene ho no odwene man no. You base almost everything you do on this paperwork. That's why Professor Mel special not surprises some of the ministries. Oh, Santa no apie.
To the white Rebecca so on who say oh yes. Ghana for nyaje.
Na say Ghana tibie wo mdudo na no nyaatumi yenti. Ya funti. Yenti mi hwe minister ni na say DC ni na MC ni director general ni en kan che say da bi o ahombrasem. Aha pa de wo kan ni de wo ye de. Emu oman no emu wankasa dachi ubebu ho akontati ye careful sa na montuwe sa kasa we sa ne ye we sa suwe. Who is there to say this?
No one.
Who is there?
Obianka.
Obiani ho. It is on mine no. Yan shasi antiase na de biye de ano. Na brofo tintin the advancements kind na. It's the same script written to Ghanaians every 4 years. It is only the actors that changes. It is a sabre na yourself for dazi mu ne ba ya. Omo kwa na fe cantata group no ma ba. Omo kwa na fe eyi obrafo na ba. Eti ayasem kro na no na nipekuo no na asesa. Assemble kuna de biada ye ba ni atro script no pepepe things will fall apart, the center will not hold, mere anarchy, a loose upon the natural it will by ya na say oh things will fall apart, the center will not be holding sa ni church was it every 4 or 8 years no. That's what they do to us at our own expense. Yes wona ema yen etimi ko to santen so mo pensem to me a omo ba ene ye fish omo baba num yensuo eba beda ye dem omo twi kontombre ma eka banku ma yen omo hihye ye bo akese esi ye nneoma kra de ma yen eso ye nneoma ne bi edi twansuo de ma yen ede na asesente ene no o sa nipa no ade na wo kose obeye ne yie no obenya asa 2 minutes ode ye ade ne yie no ene ye bosso pe na wo chema pai ede na asesa
untubenka
ede na asesa ede na asesa.
It's so disappointing. So disappointing.
Minister Beko for the cameras visitation to all various sites ebi omo ya kwan. No akeka nsema kese me ba me terminate we wo ye de adwuma na ma say ni say na wo ntimi nya adwuma na but still go there and see. Minister Probo ko nyina no go back and check the reality on the ground. Eti munyai infonyini bebrebe no. Munyai hwehwanim bebrebe no. Munyai kasa bebrebe no. And yes, sir, you better try to see the biada akasa sao. Because na abamu ni panangasa no o charge. Wona uko charge actually abamu ni pano. Abamu ni panangasa e charge actually. Eti why never solve your problem there by. Ude me busa why never solve your problem there by. Why never solve problem there by.
Okay,
Commander.
Yeah, Raja.
Omanhene.
Okay.
Na John Mahama wahuna manipa wa bre John Mahama bre ewo Ghana for binsa no.
Of course.
Ozo say there Ghana for bebre no ati John Mahama ase.
Of course.
Ene na dwuma ye.
Yeah.
Enti His Excellency John Mahama edi play kwani na muwiem ekọ survey ade no. Bawumia fa fom kwen. Na Ghana for bi complain say Bawumia de odwene nipa ho enu ti na wa fa fom akotieti atechem. A small guys be TikTok. Wo mo ye reaction no bash san krofo ne se omo reason die dia John Mahama edi play no fa wiem koye sa survey no.
Okay.
Ona me tia se ne Ghana for ya to John Mahama.
Enokre
enkoma Omanhene di quick one nwuram.
Ereta wunim. Omanhene nkomo yi. Nokre ne yamenim nie. Me metima aka se ebia waji bibi na oye na dwuma se nye bibi na waji a nkomo ko ni now Omanhene bisa aban we say aban we no de pressure ni nyina to ne so because aban ne say obey reset agenda e okrom ha enti yemfa blame ni nyina e ma aban na me bisa me bisa wo Ereta sabi de yedi kese soma ano no ono na ye dize ye hwehwe bebre afri ni ho se wo mamienu na wo bo mu dwetire na ma ba ko 10,000 na ma ba ko 1,000 it is expected say 10,000 wura no odi sika kese beba fi erata NPP atena ban mu 8 years eya obi so enu nti ne eto abeti a wo no
I said we comparison
erata enu nti ne eto abeti o mo no $300 million no so ahye so mu ja say sika ne to wa
man wan chem se wan kasa MPP e ya ade o
erata mo enti say o ka problem na problem ne nya afu problem enti say nya afu problem dia eni ade o se wo kan say e wo se wo boa ye ne nso e solution o kasa no in ono ananum wo se o solution o kabi no minim se nko so be put up a solution so say oboa ma ya solve ni solution ya de
but ade no ho aya na Ghana for me ho obi na say obi ma complaints a say John Mahama ade ba ye ade no waya mo ya affected no say me fa say John Mahama ntimi sheda ntam sika sa say me de kwa akoboa e was say e for parliament and our parliament o mo dwendwene
ho fatum
na mo wura ho
e ba ye aban ni ministry of finance aka ama ministry of finance egu so work say controller ebe releases ka ministry ni release ka ma controller no ma release over 350 million Ghana cedis na omo dia kwa koma ministry omo in charge na omo dia boa enipa na omo hia moa na omo dia solve problem no it is a now to ho say aban ni dia na wo ya aban ni ntimi sori prekope emfa boto enroduce ka ni hum emfa nko alajo ne ba bia enso na yiri enko yi sika ne nche whatever processing
MP for na mo ya sama so makoche mo very good but ayinti vote nti ana MP for no mo ya sa o am chawati sabi boy despite ekoche bibi sa many problem
of course
obi a ono no ye ne philanthropic work eko na okoko cheska me many problem but Sir Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ko se sie ya vote ntia because nya na djuma oye
enya na djuma
MP for bi omo ko se omo ko che na omo gina ho twa pictures masa vote ntia
bibi sa o omo tena aban mu no na ensuo ne da so da ho na gates na you choke na amanfo si da wonsuo no ho e de na omo koye wo
eni asem
in the equal position na 1 year 6 months o se wo na wo dwene nipa no ho o de mu koma na rata nipa na dwuma fo na beji wo yatum oman hene se de na aban na ye e de afa ho rata aban na ye bibi se oman hene ni ma ade ne sha se nim se 2 months ni okwa akra demolition exercise koso Ramsar site ba bia ye nsuo kwan bia no aban ni bubu dan ho entu busa se de na aban ne ya oboso ka kire me se ohun se abosumi mienu komiensa ni da bia aban ni bubu dan won kan se ho ye nsuo kwan edie man nsuo fa ohun bi Ewata di enti na aban ni budan no aban ni budan ne se de be ya obi a wo hoye project bi abetwe ne ho na ensuo ne to a enya ba bia fa is it not a solution se na na do afi bia obubu dan ye wo nyina for the past 8 years and obi an consider ho I think say ankasa area no so ngofa obi but you are asking say there na aban ne ye the aban ne ye ne bi no aban na releases car it is in the process kan beba enye da kro na beba 2 aban ni bubu dan said ye be ya nso ne benya ba bia fa the better point number 3 ne say problem ne ba ye no mampani nso ne nyiri yempo no in March 25th March and aban ne ti committee say problem no e be di yensem edie nkwan ye be fa so a ye be solve problem no na ye ntoto niema aban ne mpeso be krokro de don aban se ebeba no yeso omuntu mfiri ha na omatu na wotwe nso ne twema na omasaba but we want to solve it continuously aban no ye consultations with engineers kwanye ebefa so a ye betima solve eno na omo coming up with the first idea say ye ntu nipa ni mfiri ho na ye mubuda na enso ne hunye free enye omo an ye bubuda no so hwe ya the same crofo no any even on social media omo comment section omo say said ya mo pena manya no mo na mo kwato abama ndisi fo ene ndisi fo bu mu dan tugu enye people na kasa e did the same nkrofo yi say ye bu dan na mo si boy ye mu dan ne nso be fa nipa mo si boy ke bi na aban ne nye eye jantam
the base Ghana almost say honorable Kennedy there kwa na Kennedy ene ba be lead party no ti omo ye say the base for the nhihye gu akwa mu kama say omo kwakwa e work e wu machine so kumaso so de ukwa kwa wo kwa na no de bro honorable Kennedy 2023 ya to aba no Walker Kennedy Koy, commander now.
Of course.
All the way at the NC Koy.
Massive.
Very massive.
Massive.
Now, when are the base was share work so more, yeah? My bad whole press conference. Quick one. Yenny can quote him and what you know, the base for second. Who's your the base the first, and you the base the second. So I said, we are big the who can ye. The base the first, the base the second. The base the first for no year press conference, we said, one more quack in a base the second for no to see a chase. I walk behind you to be antifi. Quick one, any can team now, and I will not yet twasso.
I intend
yen twasso preco. First one, I had the base the first, and I just come so baby dim come away. Quick one, young comrade near Coba Imagine.
Na me betre say akompreko me fuaso eje nwa panyi Alan ene cheda 2024 year no mu yi o muti no mi a me gi o mo kan no se me ma ba na me di me ho abedom a o mo so beba no mo so di o mo ho abede abedom esa so o mo nyina ye nkrofo a adwene ne nyina aye de Ghana first ba sambre no eye ahobrase ene kabom no sunsum ni amode no ejina yewura Kennedy Omanhene Japan so eni je o se ye nyina ye ba ne je amode ni enim de ebeta na chi esan Ghana first enye no ye leading nti na mom Ghana de first na samre no eye mra eye yewura Kennedy Omanhene Japan.
The base Ghana first national executives ana yeshia mu ya de sam kratoi ema Ghana fo nyina say on the 3rd day of July, which is Friday, coming Friday, ye need walk bia yeba beye ewo kumase asante mantemu pacho misisu biem on the 3rd day of July, which is Friday, ye need walk biala anase ye kobie office bi ewa asante region ekono registered uti the base Ghana first empanifo a sebio mudi ko nanim no ya na yegina ha opani ejako opani malamisa opani Mr. Gabi ene enkaye ni nyinara na nse ya tete ipa bi mu aye nipa bonfo a omudi yedin the base Ghana first no ene nam FM station TV station say omo ba be work omo be lanchi ekuo no yankase be lanchi enti ye members ye tom krai say baby bia wo bia se ebe kasefa kai eba kumase na mo be lanchi kuo no mo be ye work no ni nyina kontompo ebra esemu no yankase di date ya ye de be lanchi kuo na ye be abremu na ye sa den krato twato se so ye nsem twireni so ye TV station so ye FM station mo amanfo betina ho no mo bobo mu kuo dawura o ma wie no na mo di edin the base Ghana first. Now what the captions.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, Roger.
The base Ghana.
Okay.
And the other kono die.
Yeah.
Me name who is at fault.
Okay.
But then first one who's on confirm say apart from Honorable Kennedy.
Yeah.
Alan Kojeche Martin, Nana Kwame, Chada, Omunyina join you the base Ghana no emu yet there. Ah, dear non Kayana and Kiaba support it.
Yeah.
But second one also say dear Biam, Jack, I question the base no. Where's our joining Bia? Who dear will join it? Just say who dear join you. I quick one command you.
Winning Nkomowi.
I big the betting and R4. Montama to Kuncha big woba. Commander quick one.
Me problem they say. Eh na man focus the base of voting come up but mon kan ho asem. Right a problem ni the base na dani two. Now baby am madwin tweme kone say say Jacob Oseyebo a din kan kasa joy 2012 2012 na oye presidential candidate our election ni mu bi
okay
enei o ma join the base no right me hunu say o mo ye second batch Jacob no o mu say o mo no me street sofo
okay
enti Jacob Oseyebo a mo no e de o mo kese yo e wo politics mu no e ba beje o mo fans na fa because Jacob hunu say sene ye che position wo party ni ma say Jacob Oseyebo ho a ye mfa position mo no Jacob enya Jacob Oseyebo a right erunti no omo so be make sure say omo be play political game na ade no limelight na bom say omo na gina wo so but enya politics sa right I am telling you say eno na the division aba
we say no ka Honorable Kennedy confirm so we join it there. Let me try what you say. Honorable Kennedy MI, Alan, Alan, my.
Yeah.
And I said divisions, Esimu. And the no crayon can the best, you know, this time, no massa. To me, dear, Omuma, the Yakono, Abby.
Oh, right, and
okay. Then a moon come, not Abby, a moon Fred Jaco. Yeah. Not Jaco, Mukas, Jaco, dear Muyano. Unye say, Sana Bedia. And your moon, Namun for Moon from Ra.
Oh, right, and I agree, and nay, and Yama Munupen on Betty the base no omo pa omuno na omo starting for say omuno so they are the writers the omu ye it will not convince Canada Japan man melody because ye kukurumponi na yeswa e fa na ye ko the writer these are certain things here obi a why politics for so many years they read this obi a our political future here mo be say omo so be joining they read this and omo read there omo say part way any future and I keep on saying say na the base be kwa any future Memeka, infantete. The writer, I just come up, Omonti or once no more from.
Oh, yeah. Mimi would say, I also just come because I only mean Casabe, but I just come or the Omra from. No more because the best near Jamam were just come this year. Munis come with the bay.
That's a Montiminia, Anna. The writer, no correct. Politics, no, it goes beyond your popular. It goes way a bit more control for her. I just come Miss Anna Jose, or Santi Achamago recently, or Koyano. With all the popularity, any debate is someone with the coin. A dear hit na boys and I was Santia Jungle. Eddie Goodness. Oh, yeah, the matter almost 2 miles, almost the pressure, the base is my by me down, but the pressure with the go. It tells you, sir, you cannot survive. You need and send me a more do say or more or my politics and I check no one winning there. It's very fortunate when you'll be a presidential candidate in 2012. OGD pa Jacob Osayabua Joy 2012 or now or you're popular in 2012 election. Say all say they want to join. Now in Niger Komu body say more leaders. Now Mr. Otibonswa or the Adiane Baye. Now Omukwa Bob more office na Omukwa Pahontoma. Now on a dear new year bibia. Now and Niger Komu Bobo or Mwe Dinomoso. Now Sabapana and Kamwa. What are you telling me?
Yeah.
And Jimenez had you went to me. It doesn't make sense. The only thing I besides must solve this issue and say, I just said Canada, Japan, Barbon thing, because we are joining the base.
Yeah.
Say Canada, because and we are joining the base on only the party now. Omobe Jinaso executives.
Okay.
So we executives are. Okay. And they are just come back to be also much now. Okay. No problem with what Oman yes idea. Right, and a big money bit much.
And some way young baby.
Yeah.
To the already a big bit my woolem. To the Yamano. No one did can be a wonka. Quick one, I begin at Tennessee. I begin as I would the best, no, they said, yeah, call me crime, who will be some joining me. But the near see, you know. I begin me shed a 1 year so, but I'm so you have a cordier. Am I Yamiado me haunting? Not the best for Sada Mecano. I said, me won't near you. Tama, Mamma chair her for Namin Chilamukakra. The best now you say I walk Yamiado Marchano. Ayo Tibonso, and a divide. The best beer you gonna help him. I just call more Mudia today. I am people for an amount, Miska. Oh, yeah. I begin to say the best not the Kodia today. I am people for an address come on. So many days. Then that was say, or Dokan in Japan. I tell you about walking a walk massy. So press can see me and said, yes, you walk massy. I just call my your press conference say, welcome me and Koso baby. Would you put her bassa or Mujabak massy? Our Namia Duma, Achina, I started free. No, 4 o'clock. Now can no cost of massy. Now, and I just want as a movie acting here or at ye. Move the cost. I just go by Pierre could be a sanity. Near Fru, I just go. Near Fru going on in them. Or go by the one yes can know sad. I just go to a movie. Yet, yes, I just go say the wolf who were jam movie, no work as a mebois. I just go, Moon Kada, I just go to a movie or gun. That's Indian found.
I will jail. Also, Musino, or Mumuna, and then say, yeah, and I go see it. I just go by NPP mo, and I can Japan, you know, and also could dear today. Yeah, but yes, I was half Dr. Bawumia.
Oh, yeah,
oh, I wouldn't want a memory say, Matty. I just want to make a chance. You both don't call this or your campaign, man, Dr. Bawumia. I've the best bar. No Sadimika ever. When you saw by your schedule, what better yet the best for the Ghana first? No, yet the young Bokrono, your first cash or say,
achina work mbienum ati Ghana for Kumasi for nyame aduma work ni koso Kumasi aya powerful Kumasi for surprise kase ne besi wo Kumasi nipa treya Ghana for nim say ye ba kai ye na baba di Ghana agene ho aya the best akronfo postro the best na waje so Ghana nkoso the best na waje so akronfo postro anonti ana adoko mu yemsem IPP for yemsem no mo dia koma adoko mu
confusion si party ni mo
the best confusion BNC now membusa asem achina yebada sole na tse kan Japan work na sia be won wa be won na anya wo
be ba wo
membusa o
be won wa de
anya emani nya won sa IPP for so mo mpe ade achi na work na se net abrantie bia no ho fe ni tiri kusu aye friend abrantie ono konya the whole Ghana owo jata won fie
cheda
uhu jada wo work na se abe won wa
pa
wa sa be won wa surprise na bi di ye kire om no apapa ni monyamfo ankofo na o mabon a omutim ko fa ni boots fili no office no omudo o boots kosim ade e tie work na se hu na uhuno work na se abe won
ko fa books here
oh Dr. Bawumia ko ji aye papa alankas bema ni munyamfo kono na eligi NPP aka NPP ngui ono Dr. Bawumia ko sisa ni books a odi adwuma office anam so mabokro no akosisa ado mo books ko atena nyame aduma surprise ebesi ante ajako ni bowu ajako ba bia obekọ bia hosen ante man na mam tie dia ajako mko nipo wo de o mam ye press go ni munyamfo be no press conference no mo he ne press conference na mo ta ne hankofo mo ho ani munyam apology papa o mo mo wa ni munyam o mo na mo ho hwe da ko mo press conference ho no what party no tibonsi wo ha ade ni chese kan Japan kan ade ni chese wo hwe kan Japan wonya ade ni chese wo hwe ala na wonya na ya
ati ala de no kwaso beba
oh message the surprise ka see it besi ala no dogana o pese o man ni koso ono onwie Ghana scam enfan koma obi o ne yiri awawale okuro foforo so no de akoye hoyie dabi ala no yesa onwie Ghana sika enfan sisi da engo onyesa ono ma asam ni fifre no waye aduma no asan de aboa mbabu no aya alankas nyame aduma abaye surprise kese wo Kumasi big surprise in the sea enkofo ya achire ko ya be chirolete nkofo be chirolete tentente abaye o surprise because you who so many aim o mu de krono no mbeboye ala dantimi nsa Ghana nsuo dawo alan amfan kofo nkosesa yo chada ase nkofo nsuo dawo on African Japan tan o matane ne nyina sai wo tu abrante akoba akose engoye galamse na galamse di ubako ni ngwase o se da bi on peso benyesika at the honor the big face miansa omo nyina be kan bom no hey be surprise abaye surprise na Kumasi fo yesremo wokunwe musom twe na mu dem ne yabai musom twe ya na say ya wo ha ya say akobi papa bi asonani so ofrisire ya say Dr. Bawumia ya asonani wo Kumasi di ni tuko MP ba ko danati o se no ne Dr. Bawumia asonana fo a o mu tiko ne Bawumia nyina ya pete Dr. Bawumia ya asonana tani so ya asonana Slemni so odi obo asonana bu sha wo Kumasi enti nyame adoma ye de ye ni asonana ye wo Ghana for Ghana first the best na kasa kromfo posuro nyame aduma chena wo kene nko ma obi anda bi mu hwe bus ene nam
okay
ya ko sesam free buses na mako ba kwa
okay
sinama sanity
Asante regional minister so former de otwa mu no Simon Semensa papa mode abatu dwa se Sewua hospital no omu complete omu wie bibia
enye papa bebi no ono ano ya franzai o sistema o
Semensa
o so omo yede o mawie na de omo ye na yede MPP omu fele hiu enka papa panime waduru sei no ka ko owuo mu ka wo so ka nokre oh ye bi ya nya wie embeka nkyere Ghana fo se mo ye wie akase ye bebie na light na omkotwetwen ko ma aye se ehwan na ye ade NPP fo no sinama omu ya za omu ya kronfo omu nka no kwe papa bi enkasa no ho me hiye me tai o kasa bia na me tene kasa na me bufunu me go me unya sasema wotena se kasa ya busane se NPP ba mo ye ma ya dia so mumbra office enti wunam nyina na wo say we are Asante region middle wunim the NPP e just say office o makofo na obukum na o maba ba kire ye say aye bukum Ghana fo so hia buko ya hia say awo underground awo from maye hu say ade ni en jele hon I just so kofa at the NPP fo na nkasa omuni aim omuni vision omuni kanokre anye senka papa ya papa ona kan Japan akanokre say afero hospital o mankom etie almost can Japan aye bone and aye the same thing na papa reo and Kumasi foi na ma do say ye papa le ko si Kumasi wonim de nka so mo ye o so ko mo chi no bunu are because on pep Kumasi foi ye and ade aye me say Kumasi NPP ekuta MPs more than 40 ye nya he ma Kumasi are and what say it is a koto abani akoto aban omam aye foolish things Kumasi so wa afali NPP ekuta MPs more than 40 yet man can say hospital we ebeti wan bo Asante region dia hia say adu abapa na o betena say campaign say o soleko etinka we Kumasi fo say papa esi hwa na matwa mpre na mabuna otimi nkotwa ntoro biem because baby adru Ghana babuna wo say ya sole wo say papa panimu te TV so kasa na wo so otwa ntoro anu say ya pamfia ne ko bunu ya bunu ya ne aka che say kone sa aka kanokre because NPP for na your mother say titi politics no omugu sha omuyesa ane ablat ya akra to ya wonu a wo ben 10 years kwan ofa for no ko gogo sewua omuye de ya omume say kasa sewua no complete anti wo kantra akra we ebedu tam ekoto aba no obedu aba ho be ye nahi anti kanokore che ni pane say ya ba ye ya hode ya nya nwie anti ani susu to aso omuntu aso en kan kire Ghana fo say wako moye bibie wie enye no kore na sa sawua o man complete afele NPP anko anu na ha Ghana fo no na mese wo Ghana ni ho reject the party and for party for Ghana first say Ghana ade na omoye na ababo ye na emwaye Ghana ni ya wuti ona ade party NPP ana NDC ye no ebe favor na unfavor ababu o man no ababu o man na so ya NPP ni akota NDC achi because ade na o ye na ababu o man ni na ye ntan na chi no ma o man push nko ani enkota akronfo achi okay NPP for the tina ma me se o mu ya akronfo o mu ya za ayesa ne tie
na sensu atuto yi ensa wo ba adwuma achenti ye ni nkomo kakrai Omanhene nso bremu John Mahama unse baaye na John Mahama di plane ko fa asora hwehwe hwa ena Bawumia de ono nso na matechenim kakra uduro promise ya
sasa me wasmika
are
makano wode na me de bia Ghana fo yem kula asefo pa Ghana fo ajimi
are
me kan
ebimo
oh me kan everybody to Ghana nyese wote ha na me kan ho hwe nso na ye fra Mahama to nsu ma bola na ego Mahama gu bola hwe Ghana dani kurasefo pa ne gu man kanka wo kwa kra me say enfa we nko she president ngamina me president Mahama ba bia nsura yira ko se me de ka dwi kuro ni nyina tu
o so mo fa mo nye dey
o mo ndi kuro ni nyina tu
mo fa we nye dey
embre Mahama Mahama otonsu
Dabi
Mahama one di bola ne gu
Dabi
hwe poa bola ayemu ma enye no wo ye Ghana ni enye no wo ma
endi ampa
anti aye president Mahama say mo fa bola nkogum
Dabi
hwe Ghana for dani nkurasefo obi nsu oto no afa na obabie ni toilet se nsuo mfa nko obi nsu oto no afa na ko tam ne bola bagum se nsuo mfa nko na ani se me na wo ye me aye wa kasa na aye ho anti we na aye ko no me fa brem ma NDC abai me fa brem ma obi a me di brem ena Ghana fo yan kasa na di ato abro hwe tinamai obi tim so bola oduru kwanche o he obi no di ago ho na ji kan aye President Mahama na baba fa bola no koto agu wo ya o man bapa awo so wudi nhene anu kwa se wo de bola ko gugotam wo di obi a wo de bola ko gubotom bi gotam yo onim nyansa wo agimi wo kurasni
opiafo
ente fa we ko na President Mahama di onko fa nsuo na nsuo mfa no na are ya so wabotam onya zao onye nkofo na omudi butu nam suom se o be defensiro debi okohedia obetima bo wo da papa we sa plenya o di nam no wo da mu hedia papa we be Mahama oba maga na ho atoye oba bo ma o man na koso yie anti President Mahama ade na wo ye no wona ma ye di na tema mimi ndi President Mahama atem da because oyo o man ba bia pese o man ko waye oyo ya enkan na do gota o di bola kugu na atoku na asi na nsuo to nsuo ne nya ba bi mfa na Ghana fo ade ye mbukura ye nsuo hwe ye mbu nsuo wanwanwanwan nsuo so ya honhom nsuo bia nsuo da bia na usi no ahonhom ne sori tie kuro no enti akuro na eda ho no ba bia nsuo bia mo mbo ho ban na wo ba ko ne obi ato asase na wo nsuo no no asi nsuo ne fa na nko nyame bo na ade no owo na kwan ne na kwan nsuo wo na kwan ba bia ka kwan nam ba bia nipa so wo na kwan na wo de nsuo na nyame abone no wo se wunim nyansa chen nyame nsuo na wo ko feel nsuo mu ho na wo kate nsuo ni onfa hene ono so ye nipa se wa ati we no blame President Mahama wo blame President Mahama me maka cha se wo yekurase ni god nsuo na ya so no President Mahama wo nto nsuo
okay
ono onfa bola ko gugotam eye Ghana fo na ye
baba umia de otisi fomu
oh dabi ayeshi
na de wa nwana
ayehwehwe animu aye vote o din ho aso oba 8 years say biase pen omo pese biase so oba 8 years 8 years sadim die na de no wan famo aye Dr. Bawumia kwade be kaka men kanasem biem mi no onye serious and what the muti na de na ma de ne bai en fa hwe maye aye hwehwe okwa maga Dr. Bawumia de ye good o good asaya wie sina fonkofo niema Dr. Bawumia obetima twa omka punti twa we akwe sa munim nya 8 years nka mo ye de e chense ka mo ye mo ka kire Ghana fo se gota no mamu fa bola ngu o wow di bagum ye chewa de ba court Ghana wo say Accra ne Kumasi no ye ne sa utu bola gu a ya chewa yan kwanko court ala say be jelo 6 months 1 year kodam wo ba wo hu yansa we akwana mfaso bi enisu ka kire wo eno o man ne mana ya dane nkurase fo no mre bi me master wo fase o free US buy yetena kan akurale didi ya free ha ko boase akurane bola na ekuta no o sade bola ne ba kura fie o sade betu bola mi akura na mse dabi Ghana na yantete ye ho yie yuko akura we ayedin so obadidi tu bola gotam anti Ghana dia wase ya de share hu se samble yan fa nko school dem ko ye teaching sina no bola tu abontene ni antro sam yan ye utu bola politics ko atuguma o sika wase ya je afiri ho no man ko so we ensure anya President Mahama ani to nsuo anya ndi siaban aya Ghana fo aso den
na san ye be kono John Mahama safo Philip promise ba ko u se disabled for no o ye se obemo makọ school free si aba
oh na se wonim papa we on ade a manage no ho se o si ade a
oh ye
what yes o ka kire se obeye wuro so bebre hwe Accra to Kumasi ena o master ti o moye o ka se obeye nhema bebre waye enti aduru di service for no a no yeah
aduru for
the save for na the save ABE the save what you say aduru for no yes ABE
o wasabo mu
the save for and President Mahama anya mwanwa wan say ye wo obi wa ha okotena kire onhia hwe wa bon dada na okotena kire te say Dr. Bawumia we ye ne dan ya wa bon ana Mahama okotena kire 8 years otena kire years o hia de obayo se sa kwai we me faso a ababu Ghana fo ena o faso amane boye anti sa adu di save for ho a no boy ma meka kire endi simpani fo se mumbo papa ne na adwumanya de enkoso na Ghana tumpon na di save for no so hu se omo ye nipa say ya aduru ba bia ne ya reject omo as a president Mahama say me reject o maboa ama omo so maduru level bi because omo ye nipa ye twa omo a sika twa omo moja ba sa na twa obi a anti president Mahama de guso ani me bona baso me kai me dem say de obaye bia no eye papa me mabo abaso anya me ka wani anya president Mahama ya ade no oye ne ma ye papa me abigi je de me fa na se de dida mabo na baso maka se president Mahama mo na adwuma pa oye magana fo
Okay.
anti sa na sinama me madi amanyama esa nti me ma president Mahama mbo na adwuma a oye
Quick one, yet you see a quite a biem, a kai for